Hello everyone, my name's Ali. Welcome to the latest Modern Warfare 3 DLC news. We're going to be trying to uncover the 4 new multiplayer maps which are going to be coming out on Xbox if you're paying for Call of Duty Elite this May. It's worth noting that if you're on PC, the first Modern Warfare 3 collection containing the first 6 pieces of DLC is now available through Steam, and you can pay $15 or £10 for that. And if you're on PS3 and you're paying for Call of Duty Elite, the 2 new maps, Sanctuary and Foundation, will be available to download this Thursday on the 10th of May. So getting into the first image here, and this was sent to me by one of my subscribers, so thank you to them. There'll be a list of them in the description of this video. As we can see here, this is supposedly called OASIS, and it's been found within someone's file share within Modern Warfare 3. The image looks very good quality, looks real, and it's very interesting, and it's very exciting to see it for the first time, especially since there's no information at the moment so far on these new maps. Now, looking into the image and actually researching a little bit more, it seems this is actually based in Dubai, and looking at this image, you can tell the resemblance very similar between both images. Now, moving on to another video here sent in by another subscriber, we can actually see this more in action as someone is recording trying to access the map in multiplayer, and unfortunately they cannot do so. The message that comes up, which I've seen in a few videos, is actually that you don't have the DLC and you can't therefore access the map. So it seems that this map will be introduced at some point. Notice that the map name is actually Quadim rather than Oasis. I think the name Oasis from the original image will have actually just been a renamed version of their file share. So it seems Quadim is actually the map, and as you can see, you can't access it at the moment. So I think this map is going to be one of the 4 maps introduced in May for the DLC. Now, unfortunately, because of 402 Robert Bowling leaving Infinity Ward, he was basically the link between Infinity Ward and us when it came to this kind of information. We found that Sanctuary and Foundation last month were announced literally about 8 hours before the maps actually went live on Xbox. So it seems we're going to be getting the same thing here, where we actually only find out about these 4 maps very late on. But I think Quadim is going to be one of the maps introduced at some point, maybe with a name variation. But have more information here, as we can see one of my subscribers scrolling through and looking through the official Call of Duty Elite website. I'm sorry for the bad quality, but as we see here, as he goes through the website, he actually gets to a point where it comes up with a list of all of the DLC pieces so far for Modern Warfare 3, and for some reason piece 9 has already been filled in, and with a supposed name called Red Storm. For some reason 10, 11 and 12 aren't filled in, which would then fill up the 4 DLC multiplayer maps. So for some reason there was only 1 on there. How legitimate that is, I'm not too sure, but again, it's a name to add to the list. And finally, the video here again goes back to Quadim and then adds in a new map supposedly called Cement, which is interesting. However, the image for Cement seems pretty dull, pretty boring, not the sort of image we're used to seeing for the map previews of multiplayer maps for Modern Warfare 3. And if you noticed on the left, the actual names for the maps have been repeated a few times, and right at the bottom is a map called Burn, which he doesn't cover at all for some reason. And as he switches over the 2 maps, nothing actually changes on the left hand side apart from the preview image. So to round it up, it appears that we have 4 names at the moment. We have Burn, we have Redshift, we have Cement, and we have Quadim. I think Quadim is the only legitimate map at this moment in time. As I get more information, I'll try and pass it on to you and sort of act as the Robert Bowling for this map pack to make sure you guys are up to date. But I thank you very much for watching. Just to reiterate, all of the guys on PC can get the first Modern Warfare 3 collection now, and everyone on PS3 paying for Call of Duty Elite will be able to get Foundation and Sanctuary this Thursday, May the 10th. So cheers for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll have more Black Ops 2 information on the way very shortly as well. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you on one of my future videos.